Hello everyone, this is Jill from Paper Daisy Crafting. Thank you so much for joining me on my YouTube channel today. Lovely to have you here. And today this is our card. I love this card. I love rainbows. I love this rainbow effect here. I like the fact that it's a slightly different shape card. Absolutely love it. Hope you love it too, and you'd want to know how to make it, so I'm going to show you. So what we need to do, start off with a very different card blank to what I normally start with. This started as a normal card blank that I normally would have folded like that, but actually I've folded it the other way. So this measurement is 15 centimeters, so I've folded it at 7.5 down the middle there, and then actually I've trimmed a little bit off it along here. It would have been 21 centimeters if it was a one of my normal card blanks. I've trimmed it to 18.5 inches actually. I wanted it a little bit shorter, and I also wanted it to fit in some envelopes that I've already got, which is like that, and that means it fits perfectly into these envelopes. And then what I did, I don't know if you can see, if I bring that there, can you see the embossing on, trying to see if you can see that, the embossing on this panel is with our subtle embossing folder, which is this one, which is just great for giving anything a little bit of texture. It's really great. Love it, love it, love it. You don't need to buy textured card because you can just use that. So what I've done is I've embossed a panel which measures, my embossed panel measures 7 by 18. So my card blank measures 17.5 by 18.5. This measures 17 by 18. And I don't know if you can see, but it's got a little ridge here because you have to do it in 2 stages because the card won't fit in. This length of card won't fit in, so you have to do it so that you do part of it, and then the next bit you move it along and do the other bit, and it ends up with a little ridge. But what I found was that if I took my embossing tool and just ran it down that crease, it actually disappeared and you couldn't see it anymore. So it's more or less gone, just a little bit more over there. And voila, can't hardly see it, wouldn't know it was there. Which side am I going to use? This side, I think. Right, okay, so I'm going to just glue my panel to my white. So this is thick whisper white. This was done on thin whisper white. So I don't need the thickness on here because the card blank is already sturdy enough. If you use our thick whisper white, it's fine to make card blanks out of. There we go. Try and get your glue quite close to the edges because you don't want edges flapping up. Sometimes I go around with a cocktail stick and smooth it out, but I'm not going to do that today. There we go. So place that so that you've got the same size border all the way round. And I've just noticed that I've got a little pencil mark where I marked mine to cut it. I'm just going to take a rubber, take that off. There we go. Otherwise that would really annoy me, that little pencil mark. There we go. Right, now then what we need is our daisies next. Okay, so before we start, well, what the colours I'm going to use for the daisy, so in the original one I used all our brights colours, or most of our brights colours. I missed out Pacific Point. I didn't use Pacific Point, but I used all. Oh, actually, no, I didn't. No, I used Pumpkin Pie instead of, which one did I use that instead of? Flighty Flamingo I didn't use either. So I did switch around a bit. I only used 9 of these colours. But I'm going to use most of our subtles. I love these card swatches, these are really helpful. So I'm going to use most of these colours except for Pear Pizzazz because I need 9 and not 10. So that's the colour scheme I'm going with. I'm going to do a pastel version today. I've cut most of them. So these are all stamped and punched with the Thoughtful Blooms stamp set. So I've used this stamp from the Thoughtful Blooms stamp set and the Small Blooms punch, which I've now mislaid. Where have I put it? Oh, there it is, hiding under my ruler. There it is. And I'm just going to show you how I did give them all. I've done most of them. I've just got a couple more to do. So I've got Blushing Bride and Calypso Coral. And so I'm just stamping with Versamark, which will just give me like a watermarked effect. It'll look like I've stamped in the same colour ink, but of course I haven't. And you just need one of each for each of these cards. And then you can just line it up and punch, and then line it up. Oops, can't get it right. There we go. Not sure how much you can see on camera. It's very subtle, the stamping. There we go. Right, okay. And then what I did was I took a ruler and I measured to the centre of my panel. So it's about 18.5. So I want it to be 9.25 where my first one goes. So my first colour is going to be, now I need to order these so that I get them in the right order. It's Calypso Coral, Blushing Bride, Petal Pink, So Saffron, Soft Sea Foam, Mint Macaron, Pool Party, Balmy Blue and Highland Heather. That's the order I'm going to do my colours in this time. So my middle one is my Soft Sea Foam. So I'm going to take that, take my Tombow and stick that one there. And then each of the others I measured about 1.1 centimetres. So 1.1 centimetre that side and 1.1 centimetre that time. This is so that you get them all evenly spaced. So I don't need, that's going to go on dimensionals. So this will be the next one that I stick down. So alternate ones will be stuck on dimensionals. And the joy of this, I showed this to a friend this morning, my rainbow card, and she said, oh, you're so lucky, everything coordinates so nicely. And I just said to her, well, that's the joy of Stampin' Up, everything does coordinate so well. So if you've got the card stock, and actually you don't even need the ink for this card because it's just using one pad, Versamark, but then I've got the blends, which means I can colour the pearls to go in the centre of my flowers in exactly the right colours as well, which just makes it so, oh, move that one, try again, there we go, trying to keep these level. Right, okay, and then the end one, so I'm going to measure again 1.1 and 1.1. I hope I've remembered this measurement right from last night when I was making the other card. A bit late now, isn't it? I've stuck them down, hey ho. So let's one there. And then Calypso Coral will be the last one here. And then the other four I'm going to mount up on dimensionals. Like so. So then I'm going to take a sheet of dimensionals. I'm going to take my big ones again, which I use. I've decided the big ones fit exactly in the middle of these flowers and give quite a good base to stick them, whereas the little ones are a bit small. So maybe I've been thinking I wouldn't buy any more large dimensionals once they run out, but I'm just thinking that maybe I will need to. Right, so that goes there. Forgotten quite how big they are actually. They seem huge after using the little mini dimensionals. So I'm doing these ones. So the daisies that I did along here, I had a petal pointing up. These ones I'm doing so it's got a petal pointing down, so the opposite way round, just to help them sit properly. There's that one I need next. I've been having a lovely time making this series of cards with the Thoughtful Blooms set and the Small Blooms Punch. The only way to get your hand on these products is if you make a purchase in my shop. You have to spend £45 to get the stamp set that I've used to stamp on these, and another £90, which does seem a lot, I know, but there are so many gorgeous products. Maybe you'll feel like you deserve a treat. There we go. So this is my bright rainbow and this is my pastel rainbow, looking good I think. Right, now then I'm going to take some pearls. I'm using the largest pearls that we have, these ones here, and I'm going to take my blends and I'm going to colour. So first of all, I've got Calypso Coral, light Calypso Coral, and all you need to do is just go over the pearl like that. That's not as dark as I might thought it might be, so I might take the dark one. I chose the light one because I thought it might be a bit dark, but no, that's not the colour. Which colour is it? That one. Dark Calypso Coral. Let's see if that makes it a little bit darker. Oh, there we go, that's better. Much better. And I'm just going to leave that one there to dry a little bit while I go on to Blushing Bride. Now, I haven't got Blushing Bride, so I'm going to use Flirty Flamingo for the Blushing Bride. I haven't got Blushing Bride blends. I'm not sure if they make them. There we go. Very subtle pink. I then need Petal Pink, and I have got Petal Pink. These light colours are quite difficult to see sometimes, but they do just change the colour of the pearls so that they match a bit better. Then So Saffron. Oh, these are new. I haven't used my So Saffron but one before. Oh, love it. Nice subtle colour. There we go. And then Soft Sea Foam. And Pool Party. Which one is Pool Party? I've used this one a lot. Might be running out, this one. You can see the tip's a bit bendy on this one because I've used it so much. And then I've got two more to do. Oh, where's my purple? Oh, there it is. I was going to say, I thought I got a purple one out. Right, onto this sheet. Balmy Blue. Just going to have a quick look at the time. Oh, 4 minutes left, that's all right. My camera will cut out after 16 minutes, so I have to keep an eye on the time. But it does mean that you never get really long, boring videos from me. They're always quite succinct because my camera will only film for 16 minutes. And then it turns itself off. Right, there we go. All our lovely blends and all our lovely pearls coloured with blends. So all we have to do is take each of those. There. Perfectly matching. Oh, look, fantastic. See, they don't look as if they're coloured very much on this sheet, but when you put them on here you can see how they have actually coloured, and they coordinate exactly with the colours of the cardstock and the ink, the stamped pattern. Absolutely great. So it is really good when you have Stampin' Up products. Actually, although some people think that they are quite expensive, I think that one must be Balmy Blue. This one is the green one. Although people think they are quite expensive, I think I've done them ones the wrong way round actually. I think that one should go there, that's better. That one should go there, that's better. And then a purple. Actually, you save a lot of money because you don't make mistakes. You don't buy things and then think, oh, that was the wrong colour, that doesn't match. Right, there we go. And then all I did to finish, and I'm not going to do it on this one because this might be a thank you card, but all I did to finish was stamp the greeting, which I used from the lovely Ladybird set, which is somewhere on here. This is the set that you can get if you spend £275 or hold a party with the orders of £275. And I used the Happy Birthday from there, just on a piece of white cut out and stuck. But I might make this either a congratulations or a birthday. I haven't decided yet, so I'm not going to put the greeting on that one yet. But you can see how to make it. I hope you'll have a go. Hope you like it. Which one is your favourite? Still this one for me, I think, but I do quite like this one. Anyway, that's it from me today. Have a lovely day. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you want to subscribe, you can just click below so that you don't miss any of my videos. Or you can hop over to my blog and you can subscribe by email to my blog, and then every time I post a video you'll get a notification from my blog so that you'll know when I've posted. Anyway, that's it from me today. Have a lovely day and I'll see you soon. Bye.